If I could only keep 15 of my resin animals, these are the ones I would keep. Okay, so in no particular order, first of all, we got this capybara, and I chose this capybara out of all the other 5 ones I have, or no, the other 4 I have, because I don't know, this capybara just looks the cutest with its little arms up like that. Next, I feel like I have to put these guys together is the pink fox that I painted a little flower on, and this blue fox. Now, I only have one blue fox, so that just makes the fox even more important to me. And the pink fox, I have a couple of those, but this is the only one that I actually painted. I think these guys are adorable, so just count that as number 2 and 3. Most of these resin animals are going to be blue, considering the fox is my favorite color. And next, you guys probably already expected this if you watch my other videos, is this dragon. I have about 20 of these guys, and they are also adorable, but again, the blue is my personal favorite. Since we're already in like the fantasy segment, here is the unicorn I chose, and again, it's blue. And I also think that the blue really goes with its silver horn. And yeah, I think if I had to choose like any of the resin animals I like had to keep, I think this one would actually be in my top 5, to be honest, because I don't know, it's just so adorable, and also it's really cool to paint. Now we have the one and only tiny turtle. This was actually kind of hard to film considering how small this guy is, but yeah, I think all of these turtles are adorable, and I just think it depends. Whatever your favorite color is, that's going to be your choice. Now, whatever number we're on, here is the sheep. The sheep, to be honest, is one of my favorite resin animals. It would definitely be in like at least the top 5 if I ever made a top 5 list of my resin animals. And yeah, I just think this is such an amazing figure to have, and all the details are so cute. And the figure is actually quite big, so it's really fun to just display, maybe even on your desk or I don't know, anywhere. And yeah, if you could only purchase one resin animal, I think this would still be something that you should consider, even if you can only get one. I think these guys come in a set of like 5, 10, or even 20, and you can get them all on SHEIN. And again, I do have a link, no, sorry, not a link, a code in my description for that if anyone's interested. Next, we have the dinosaur, and again, I think this is something everyone was expecting at some point. I think all of these dinosaurs that I have them all in different colors and shapes. They're just so really cool. And to be honest, I'm not really sure if they are resin. I think they are, but they have this like really glassy look. I think they could just be made out of some sort of plastic or something, and not just like normal resin like most of my animals are. But either way, these guys are so cool, and their appearance is so nice. Let me just compare this guy to the turtle real quick. Now this might give you a way better measurement of how small the turtle is and how big the dinosaur is. Now we have a classic, at least for my channel, and that is this adorable frog. Now I want to go with the blue version, but overall I think the green is just more original and looks better. So if you could only get, again, just 15 resin animals, this would definitely be somewhere on the top of the list. Now we have the blue axolotl. I actually have 12 of these guys, and I originally got them from my first batch of resin animals that I ordered. And yeah, these guys definitely remain some of my top favorites. Next is this fish, and I'm just going to leave that there and move on to the next one. Now, next on the list for sea life, I think this is a squid. I only have 2 of these guys in the exact same coloring, but I think these guys are absolutely adorable, and I don't know, I just love the little yellow pattern on its head. Now, as some of you might already know, this would be my first place one if I ever had to rank these guys in terms of which resin animals I would love to keep the most, and it is this lion. I actually got this guy from Temu, and they're no longer available. They're basically sold out. I don't know if we'll see them back again in stock anytime soon. But basically, I just love this guy. He's so adorable. And yeah, I only have 3 of him. But honestly, I would love to get more, but that's not an opportunity. So I'm just going to leave that there. Now we have an absolute icon, this little piggy. I have so much of these guys, as you already know. But to be honest, I chose this blue one. I don't know, I just love the little iconic pose and the little pokey out ears. And yeah, I just think this is a no-brainer. This pig is absolutely adorable, and I would definitely even keep it in maybe even my top 5, to be honest. And now for the last but definitely not least resin animal, we have this adorable otter, and I think I have 6 of these, but basically I have them all in different colors, and the blue is my absolute favorite, even though the pink one, which is right here actually, is also really cute. And yeah, these guys are so adorable. I think they would be in maybe like my top 8. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and see you all in the next video. Bye everyone! Also, if you're wondering why a lot of my resin animals are in this bag, it's because I unfortunately had to disorganize them for a few short videos I was making, and this just probably means I'm gonna make another video organizing them all over again. So I hope you look forward to that.